The Minister of State for Education, Tanko Sununu, has said the federal government will be embarking on 13 new infrastructure projects at the National Mass Literacy and Adult Education Commission, Kano Center, through public-private partnership. The Minister of State for Education made this disclosure at a one-day stakeholders engagement and sensitization program in Abuja. Correspondent Ene Anthony reports.
Declaring the event open, the Minister of State for Education, Dr. Tanko Sununu, said that the project would address the challenges of providing literacy education to adults across the country.
Nigeria is the leading country globally with millions of the out-of-school children. Mr. President, that is not acceptable. And that's why in the 8-point agenda we are giving much to start immediately with fighting against getting child in the streets. And for those all that have been following my status, I've been sharing a statement. Let us join hands to remove a child out of the street and replace that child with a tree so that we can have prosperous Nigeria because our children will be educated, and also green Nigeria because we are planting trees.
It is in this wise that the ministry considered a proposal from one of the leading real estate firms in Kano State expressing its readiness to develop the 41 hectares of fallow land belonging to the Kano Center for Mass Literacy and Non-Formal Education by building 13 most critical education infrastructure for the center.
Meanwhile, other stakeholders at the event expressed confidence that collective efforts and sustained collaborations between the public and private sector would make significant impact on the lives of youth and adults.
Is that we should ensure that different models are available for the PPP. The best one is actually choosing that will yield maximum return on the investment. Number two, the PPP project for this 13 critical infrastructure for mass literacy follows the same project management cycle.
Honestly, there are no other people that are more elated than the National Commission for Nomadic Education. You know, the Northwest Zone has 7 states, and we have infrastructure across the whole 7 states. And we have our zonal offices in Kano, and we don't have offices. And honestly, when we saw this, I felt that our problems have been solved.
Stakeholders' engagement is on the proposed land swap deal for the development of critical infrastructure in Kano State to be delivered by Maslaha Homes. Ene Anthony, Silverbird News 24, Abuja.